Welcome. That was a short break, and today, like you said, it's going to be a magical experience. And then, Frema, I don't know how you feel about magic, illusions, and all those kind of things. How do you feel about that?
Well, I don't know how I feel about it, because, I don't know. I really don't know, and I don't know how I will feel about it. I'm very, very adventurous, but I guess my kind of adventure, is probably exploring things that we can see physically, like mountain climbing, abseiling. I mean, things like that, but as to...
So you don't believe in telepathy?
I believe in telepathy, but I would pretty much maybe associate telepathy with maybe like heart issues,
okay,
like emotion, maybe love or something. So you kind of maybe think the same way or do stuff, But people, for instance, turning water into wine, people, making what is not available being there. I'm not too sure, But I have seen pastors and maybe prophets, men of God, probably do
people,
deliverance and stuff like that. Maybe it's what I think and probably how I perceive these things. But on the flip side, I'm not sure if I can even stand, and become, if I see somebody doing
just
some
a regular
magical
person,
stuff,
just do something.
But I love what I see, that David Copperfield and people like that do. So maybe we would have our own version of David Copperfield, and that would be okay. Now, how do you feel about magic?
Well, I believe it's an art. So every magician has an ace up their sleeve. So I'm just looking out for how it was done usually, and I believe that there's certain times that it can get a bit spiritual, like you're saying, but I believe most of the times it's just
they're just tricking us, and
it's playing tricks and using physics and being very observant. So tonight we have a special guest with us who's going to try and make us believe what is not and what it is, what is not. I don't know if you got me. So with a round of applause, let's just welcome Aho Kagya. The boy wonder.
Aho Kagya. How are you?
Good.
So, pronounce your name again.
Aho Kagya.
Aho Kagya. Is that your full name or is it just a stage name?
That's my first name, actually.
First name. So, what's your full name?
So, move on.
So, what are you? Are you a prophet? Are you a mind reader? Are you a spiritualist? Are you a wizard? Are you a prophet? What are you?
What am I? I am. Okay, basically, the actual term given to my type of what I do is actually an oracle site. So, technically, I'm an oracle. All right. But to make people much more at ease, I just say I'm a mind reader so that people don't ask too many questions. That's all.
No, but we're going to ask you so many questions because calling yourself an oracle, I was going to go for a mentalist. That is more of the art form. But when you say you're an oracle, that sounds very spiritual.
Okay, so let me break it down. Like when you started, you were talking about magicians having tricks up their sleeves, right? So take the mystery art as like a whole school from maybe primary to the JHS level, all right? You find magicians at the kindergarten level. And you find the oracles at the GHS levels, if that explains it. You understand? So oracles understand.
So like a grand master.
Exactly.
So you are not working with like tricks and stuff like that?
Basically, even if I use a trick, the only trick I'm going to use will be psychology. And that's the only thing to it.
And then the rest of it is...
The rest of it is...
Is what?
It is what it is.
How long have you been doing this?
How long exactly? Ever since I was born, if I can remember it correctly.
So when you were born, what happened? How did you know you had some powers, you can do something?
So basically, mostly people play with sand, blah 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 blah. Of course, I used to do that, but I realized early on, I think that was in nursery. So growing up, I realized people gloss over so many things I take into consideration most of the time. And that is how come I decided to use that as an art form when I came up of age.
So it's nothing spiritual. You are just being observant.
when you say spiritual, it depends on your field of spirituality. Like whatever you see in churches, I do in my shows. All right, healing, casting out demons, those kind of petty stuff. You take as spiritual. I take as an art form.
So you believe in the supreme being?
I believe in. Where did we reach? We didn't even reach that question.
No, you're just there, almost there.
I know there are beings out there. Yeah.
You believe in God?
That's the question. When you say God, it depends on who you are talking about. God is not a name; it's a title.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, so I'm a Christian. I believe in Jesus.
Yes.
And so when I ask of God, you know the way Christians perceive God.
Okay, so you'll be talking about the Elohim, of course, they exist.
Okay, you believe in him?
Yes.
How many are they?
The Elohim, they're council. You guys, okay, this is not this thing. You have no idea. It's a council. When you say God, all right, when you actually say God, God is a group of people who actually are an organized group for a particular thing. I don't really want to say a lot about this.
No, but how do you know all these things? That? Who are you? How do you know?
Okay, so when I was in SS, all right, before I even went to SS, I was a very heavy Christian. I won't lie to you. I was really heavy. I was born into a very strict clergy home. So in SS, I remember, I've forgotten the exact date. It was either in April or the next month, somewhere like that, something like that. Then I was coming back from school. Yeah, I was coming back from school, and those times I was a day student, so you take a car at the Atomic runabout there. And that time they hadn't changed it, so you pick a trotro and then you go wherever you're going. So whilst I was going, I hit an old woman. Like I bumped into an old woman. I was like, oh, sorry. And I was walking alone. She looked at me and she said something in a different language. And funny enough, I replied. And
was it a language that we all know?
No. So Mandarin? Funny enough, I know. Mandarin is not that ancient. But funny enough, I replied. Then she looked at me and she smiled. And she was like, what's my name? And I said my name. And she shook her head. And she was like, I should follow her. Me too, Jimmy. I followed her. I was like, I followed her. So I think at that time, it's now about 3:30, that side.
PM, in the afternoon.
Yeah, in the afternoon. So I followed this lady, Charlie. She passed me some lungu wave there. So we went on, like we passed, and it took about almost 45 minutes walk.
Wow.
Then we reached like a small field, be like that. And she was like, what exactly did I say my name was? And I told her my name, and she smiled, and she was like, human beings, dear, you come here and you accept things here. You are that stupid. Then she touched my forehead. So that wasn't everything. So
that was your transformation point.
Like exactly.
You said so much. I mean, I'm just in awe, looking at you. But what really tells, or how are we convinced that you are who you say you are and you can do what you say you are? I mean, you have to show us something.
Yeah. You said we should get
do
these
something.
sheets.
So we have sheets here,
no
we have markers here. Let's get on with it.
Okay.
Don't catch me. Don't let anything.
The Oracle is live here on CCTV. The WhatsApp number is 0550-585832.
Let's do something, all right?
Okay.
In what I do, I like combining a lot of things from the esoteric world to the scientific world, because I believe combination of things is art itself. You understand? And do you believe you can be influenced?
Is that a question for me?
It's a question.
Oh, yeah.
Good. And do you believe you can be influenced?
Yeah.
Good. Do you think I can influence you? That's the question.
You can only try.
Do you think I can influence you?
You can try.
Okay, so we'll do this. Okay, both of you will combine yourselves to form something. And you're laughing. And it's something, first and foremost, we have to put it out there. We haven't set anything up. I haven't told you beforehand what to ever think of. I haven't even told you. I mostly like even
not
talking.
Even met.
Yeah, that's the whole point.
And I didn't want to speak to you even
and
before.
You yourself, when I even entered
I didn't want to speak to you because
you didn't want to. Yeah,
I've been doing my research. I know.
Good. So, with someone who has been doing their research, let's do something. Okay, imagine right now. Just imagine. Right now that there is a clock on this table. Just imagine. Your responsibility is to just see or visualize the hour hand or the hour mark. Okay, it could be analog, digital. Which one do you usually prefer? I don't like digital analog clocks. I really prefer digital though. But which one do you prefer?
So you want to know what I'm imagining?
So that I know where to put you. Digital.
Yes.
Okay, so meaning the numbers itself. Okay, good. And you were the one to choose. I didn't tell you to choose a digital clock, right? Good. And you, for a second, you understand why you choose the digital. But just watch it carefully and just see the hour hand. Okay, just moving to and through and pick a number for the hour hand. Same thing for you. You imagine the same digital clock and see a minute. All right, most people don't know there are 1,440 minutes in a whole day. I have the odds of you being able to predict exactly what I have in mind. It's like trying to find a good thrown into the sea. It's almost impossible. All right, so that's the whole thing. So I want you to pick a minute. I want you to pick an hour, and you get to choose whether it's morning or evening. So AM
without
or
communicating.
PM. No, you can talk. So,
but you're here.
But you here?
Of course, that's the point. I've seen this over and over again.
But then was it?
You understand as you go on. So if you see
night.
Yes. So you prefer a PM. Do you agree to the PM?
No, I wanted. Okay, yeah, PM is fine.
Are you sure?
Yeah, PM is fine. Yeah.
You have the option to actually pick an AM if you want. You sure?
We are sure.
Okay, so now that you've picked the PM, all right, which time exactly? What's the hour?
23
GMT.
hours.
So that's 11.
Yes.
So, and yours is the minutes. It could be anything. I don't really care, but it should be something that exists to do. What is it?
So hold on. If we tell you,
just you understand as time goes on. So what is it?
Okay.
What is it?
15.
15.
Yeah.
11:15 p.m.
Yeah.
Did you just say it, or it means something to you, or it's just something you just want to throw across?
Well, for me, it's the first number that came to my mind.
Okay, 15.
Yeah.
And I don't want it that you'd be like, okay, I could have changed my mind. What if I change my mind? So think about it. If you want to change your mind, we'll come back to you. Are you sure of your 11?
Yeah, I'm sure of 23. Which is 23 hours. That's what I'm sure of.
No
Okay,
problem.
I'll change mine.
Sure. And yours just came into your head instantly.
Yeah.
I know you're the type of woman who are extremely emotional. You are extremely emotional, and certain any bits get to you a lot. You get angry even easily. So I don't want you to be like, oh,
do you know
God,
we're on TV?
Did I what?
We're on TV.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, I want to know.
Yeah.
Oh, there are so many things. She herself, she knows what she's going through, but it doesn't really matter for that. But what I'm saying is, do you really want to pick that, or you want to change? And if you're changing, what do you want to change to?
So should I say what I want to change to? 20.
20.
Yeah.
And are you sure that's what you want to change to?
Yes.
Should she change to that?
But that's her choice.
And so we have 11:20 p.m.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I know how I'm saying. Are you sure?
Yeah,
We are sure.
11:20 p.m.
Yes.
11:20 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay, so mostly people expect me to read them, all right? So they're mostly on guard. But what people are not on guard about is about predictions. When I never tell you I even predicted anything, your guards are never up. You said 11, you said 20, right?
Yeah.
And the hour was PM, right?
Yeah.
If I go to my phone, all right, you sure you can change your mind this thing?
No, I won't change again.
You can see my phone, all right?
Yeah.
I've unlocked it. Go to the camera. Go to the camera.
Okay.
You use an iPhone, so you know the last picture will be at the right corner, right?
Yeah.
Tap it. At home, I have a clock.
Yeah.
And it's a digital clock, like you said. Zoom into the time. And what's the exact time?
It says.
What is it? What is it?
So
Let me
You don't mean it.
the exact time reads, you can tell the audience. And you can see, I took that picture yesterday. It's actually there. You can see, I took that picture yesterday. It's not that I just did it.
It is 11:20, and it's actually 23.
I don't believe it.
This is
Of course, you can take my phone and we can actually just send it.
What time did you take the photo?
Yeah, just take it. I take a lot of pictures.
Yesterday?
Yesterday. You can even
2:56. You are kidding me. Whoa. So it is 11:20, and it's actually the 23. So it doesn't even come like 11. The normal 11 we know. It comes like 23 GMT.
And you are trying to hammer on the 23 to prevent me from doing anything. And I agree. So
no.
When you go to my photos, okay, I think my photos should be here. Okay, you go to the photos. You can see I've taken a lot of pictures. Yeah. All right, that's the only picture of a clock.
Yeah. But how am I to verify that this is your room?
No, that's not my room. Come on, if that was my room, I would have showed it on live TV.
So
I just took a picture of this yesterday, and I was like, let me just try and get these guys to think about it without letting them know they are going to think about it. So the lesson is for influencing, all right, in terms of what I do, it is as a matter of me not telling you I'm going to do it, so that you don't have your guards up, so you are actually confident of your own selves. Like they say, mental slavery is the best form of slavery. If you are not aware that you are being enslaved, or you are not aware that you are being coached into doing something, no guards are up, and you believe that it is you who did it, where else you all picked it from me.
So let's do something else.
Wait, last one. Where was this picture taken?
Last one. Where did I thought it was coming from when you texted me?
No, I think it's AJ who texted
AJ.
you. Yeah.
You can ask her. I was in Kumasi.
Where was he coming from?
You can ask her. Where was I coming from?
You were coming from Kumasi.
Good. What's the location?
Kumasi.
So, but that's how it is. So
do something. This can be coincidental.
Of course, like everything in terms of the mind can be coincidental.
So do something else.
So I asked myself, how can I act as if I can see what else I really can't see?
Yeah. And
that's when I got to find a Chinese philosopher who actually honed blind people into being able to see. So in China, you have a sect where some Chinese men who are blind are actually ninjas, and they use their second sights and everything to do whatever they do. So we tried that and see where it moves from. But of course, I have some bits of vision on me. So to prevent that, we would literally have to blindfold me. Okay, and you're saying so, and the best form of blindfold, most people don't know, is using duct tape. You know that, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So, and don't worry, to even make it even much more funny, that's why I brought this. Then we use a blindfold made from aluminium itself.
Okay.
And I took the liberty of Tomboasi and finding it out to make sure people can actually realize there are no holes in between.
Can I see?
Oui, of course.
I can touch it.
Of course. You can do whatever you need. I would have used this, but I realized this is material. People may say you can see through it in any way. So I decided, why not use a metal system which you can see through? And also in doing that, I can't bring just special things. I just brought, I don't want to do any adverts, but I just brought this which I got from a colleague's room. All right, so that it looks spontaneous. There's nothing set up. You can actually verify this is just a piece of paper you can get as soon as you buy a SIM card. You know that, right? So that's what we do, and you help me because you're the most skeptic in this room, actually.
Okay,
you know that, right?
Yeah.
So if you fail, you failed. If you succeed, you succeeded.
Can I put
you
understand?
I
can't see.
You understand?
Okay.
Okay. So that's what we do. Make sure you can see through this. I haven't folded it in any special way which you can see through. Make sure you can take it and make sure.
No, I see.
But can you open it up for us to see first?
This is just something you get when you buy a SIM card.
No, I just wanted to see because it was folded.
Okay. Yeah. So okay. So I take the glasses off. You want it to be as fair as possible, right?
Of course.
I take the glasses off.
Yeah.
Okay. There are no special whatever. Make sure there's nothing even in my ears so that if someone is watching, a person can literally whisper whatever. There are no earpieces, whatever. You guys just connected me to this.
The microphone,
right? And it's not like someone is at the back whispering anything to me. So this is what we do. We just pick this. I'm just showing you the process. That's all. Then we tape this eye like this. You continue the rest, alright? Oh, come on. I think it goes this way. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Then we take this, we take a bit of tape. it's taking a long time, right? I'm trying to be as patient as possible. Let's just do it there so that it covers the eye perfectly. And good. Can you hold this?
Sure.
Excellent. You cover the rest, alright? So this is what I want you to do. I want you to take long strips so that you make sure you don't leave any hole uncovered. And vertically cover every single piece to make sure every place is covered. Do it right now. So as you are doing this, okay, can you take the tape and start doing this?
Yeah, I'm doing
it. Yeah. So I was trying to listen to see if I could do it.
Yeah.
Almost simple. So as he's doing this, I want you to draw, write anything. People around can bring anything that they think is impossible to detect, and they can bring it onto this place, onto the platform. And you can also draw anything you prefer. Draw, write. I don't really care. It's all.
I would write something.
I don't have a problem. You're not supposed to tell me. So
bring
anything. It could be anything. If I tell you what to bring, then I'm literally not detected. Please, when you're done, you just let me know. That's all.
I think I'm done.
You're done. Okay, good. Can I have my... Good. And you also press to make sure you can actually feel my eyes and they are still in there, right?
Yeah. But where are your eyes going?
Good. Most people think when you do this, right, I in a way squeeze my eyes. You have no idea what the explanations people give to this kind of stuff. Yeah. So where exactly did I place it?
The metal?
Yeah.
It's right behind you.
It's right behind you.
No,
okay.
Yeah.
And then as an element of this thing, we just place this on. And oh god.
Okay.
So Frema, that's what I want you to do. I want you to, and whilst she's doing this, this is my left, right. So I didn't get your name. Ato.
Yes.
You can also write or draw anything you want.
Okay.
I don't really have a problem with anything it is.
Okay.
And when you're done, just let me know. Where's my marker? So Frema.
Yeah.
I'll use you as a warm-up, alright?
Okay.
And mostly I hate doing this, but I need to do this to free up my hands a bit.
Okay.
Pick any objects. When you're holding an object, please do let me know.
Okay, so
and let go of every other object you're holding. Is that okay? Don't make noise with the objects. Let go of. So I think whilst I was talking to you, you're holding the CCTV thing. You can place it on the table.
Okay.
And you can only hold exactly what you have in your hand. When you have something in your hand, please let me know.
Yes, I do. I have something.
You have something in your hand. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to just hold it. Can you do that?
Yes.
You're holding it, right?
I'm holding it.
Okay, hold it carefully. And actually, you can actually verify exactly everything I'm doing as well. So, Frema is actually more religious than most people think she is, though. So because of that, this thing is actually better. You're holding this thing like so. If I'm trying to mimic you perfectly, and good. This is something that feels smooth, all right. And as I say, it feels smooth, all right. The frequency I was getting was that of a bit of a reddish, whitish thing. Good. I'm getting that, and there is something written on it. But as soon as I was even saying reddish, whitish, you pounced on top, even giving that face, and then there was good. This is a cup, right? It is a cup, is it?
It is.
Okay, good. Take something much more distant. There's something people have done over and over. Something that is difficult to actually feel across board and everything. When you have something in your hand, you can let me know. And do not make noise in anything you do, because as soon as you make noise,
and so I should drop the
drop the cup. You should only have one object in your hand at a time, else it changes. So this, when you get this, whatever you're holding, as soon as you have something, please do let me know. You have something?
Yes, I do.
Good. Same thing, you hold it, and then this time you're holding it a bit similar, but okay, this is a bit more difficult. Okay, this is where this thing is, so it's kind of like, it's not blue, no, blue is a bit lower. Yeah, blue is a bit lower, so it's green, right? It's green, so this thing is green, and wow, it has smooth sides as well, but its shape is a bit different though. Its shape is a bit different. This your shoe, this something you're wearing, the shoe, high heel, whatever it is, something like that, right? Is that it? So, not really much more impossible. So you don't say it's something maybe, or you see probability or whatever. Just anything else, whatever you think. It can be any single thing.
Okay,
right?
So I have something.
You have something else? Okay, yes. Same thing. Okay. Okay, so this thing is wow. Alright. Okay, it's red, it has a smooth distance, but seriously, mood drew. Oh, I just saw this. It's a fire extinguisher, isn't it? Okay, so that's what they tell me. But yeah, something like that. So most people will be like, maybe with objects there. So that's when I took it a step further. All right, and that's why I told you to either draw right something. Do you have something you've drawn, written, whatever?
I've written something.
Can you place it face up, face down, whatever, on my hand so that? And this is something. Can I have it or whatever it is?
Okay. This face down.
Okay, and right. Place your hand around it. Make sure you can feel it. Just
I can't.
No, I mean, make sure you can feel whatever is written on it. You can't pass your hand through over it and be like, okay, this is a this or this is a that.
No,
you can't do that. Yeah. There is no way, and there's no braille in any way connected to it. Is it this way or this way? Which way is it?
So the writing is on the other side.
You should be able to tell me.
I have no idea actually. I won't lie to you. This is plain too far.
Yeah.
Okay, so the writing is here, right?
Yes.
Okay, let's try something. I'll do this face down so the next one I can do face up. But this is what we'll do. You said the writing is here?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a sentence, isn't it? Good. Oh, it's a very short sentence though. Okay.
Guys, this is the Upside Down show. We're having a really great time here with Aho Kagya. Yes, I see your messages, but
it's still not. It's not I love you, really. I'm coming. Just relax. Like, hey, I did it. Oh, wait a second. Am I allowed to touch your wrist? Am I allowed to touch your wrist?
If nothing will happen to me.
Okay, can I touch you? Just your wrist. Just your wrist.
Okay, where I have a red watch on or the other one?
Yeah, any place. I don't have a problem. Just your wrist because I'm having a bit of difficulty. Can you actually think of the last two words for me? It's more difficult for me. I don't really know exactly what's written. Let me cheat the system a bit. I love. Oh, okay. It looks like it's something got to do with family, and I wouldn't say maybe a lot. So it's kind of like sons or something. So it's either you love your sons or you love your children, or okay, you love your dogs. Okay.
You just want to be very good.
Okay, yeah. So and of course, this will be something simple for me on the way. So you should do something much more impossible to guess or whatever. So do you have something written? This will be the final. Do you have something? It could be drawn, written. I don't really care what it is. And
let me just show it to the audience first, so they can see what I drew.
What is this?
To prevent myself from acting like a fool. And of course, to make sure that everyone, because sometimes someone can draw like a pineapple and it looks like a ball. Okay?
Yeah.
So to prevent, you can write the name of this thing on it because
so
through shows and whatever, people used to draw stuff, alright. People can draw something, they say it's a duck, but it looks like a gun. So, and you're like, how the hell? Those kind of stuff. And the audience is like, hey, and the other guy is like, hey. So because of that, it should be here.
So,
can you to prevent me from just hovering my hands? Okay, good. So same thing. Is it here or here?
It's there.
It's there. Yeah, where you have now. Yes.
Okay, I told you I'll try and do this like this. Okay, so oh come on, this is going to be more difficult. You show it to the camera, right?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Let's see. Okay, so there's kind of like an arrow. I don't know what the arrow is there for. There's kind of like an arrow. What else? I'm coming. It's like some squiggly lines, something like so. Charlie, do you know what you should do? I can't really get. In your mind, just picture this. You've drawn it, so you too. In your mind, just picture this thing for me. Can you do that?
I'm doing.
You're here, right? You're directly here, right? Okay. Oh, okay. So this kind of like a biological something. Oh, seriously, is that how to draw a nose? Are you kidding me? These things are squiggly lines. Can't you throw them? So, and to even make sure so people don't think this is an illusion, when this thing comes off, everything is still intact. and you have, wow, this is where the whole thing is. Oh God. And you can literally see there are no cheats, nothing. It comes off clean.
No, so I conclude that you are some kind of a wizard or you're a sorcerer or you do something spiritual, because this is, I don't see the tricks in this, you know. And my heart was actually beating a step faster, because I was wondering what was going to happen. I thought this is strange.
So,
yeah, I still believe there's a trick to it, which I know you won't share with us because it's something that you do. But I mean, I'm impressed. Trust me.
Aho Kagya, thank you very much. Now, this has been very insightful and very entertaining. Whatever it is that we are using, good luck to you. Right, so this is the Upside Down Show. We have more in stock for you. Don't go away.
If you know someone doing something extraordinary in your community, we will love to meet them. Share their story with us via email to cityupsidedown@gmail.com.